Drama from day one. This is the league we want to watch.
Hey yo, welcome to the Premier League. You already know that we the techiest division that the world's ever seen. From 92 when it bossed on the scene. Mad goals, mad games, football like we had never seen. Man United were the first to win it. Steve Bruce double headers in them final minutes. Ferguson made it clear he never came to play. Ain't nobody wanted more even to this day. Hey, who remembers Arsenal's unbeatable run? I remember. Not even talking the invincible one. Talking back in 02, back when Rooney came through. He was 16 and he shocked everyone.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Football Capital for another Premier League review show. Once again, joined with Rami, main man. We also got Ferdy back for another week.
He couldn't help it, He loved it. He loved it.
I had to come back.
This guy's already subscribed.
Already part of the furniture.
He signed the contract.
I think it's because Liverpool just unbeaten run, 100% rip.
Watch, the week they lose, he won't come.
Yeah, he won't come.
I'll come and criticise, bro.
But yeah, guys, another week of Premier League action has gone by. Again, some disappointing results for some clubs, some decent results, some good results for you guys once again. We'll start off with the first game that kicked off the weekend was Man United. Now, at 9 o'clock kickoff, I was buzzing. And my weekend, in about 2 hours...
I was at a wedding, watching the game. And the game finished, I left the wedding. Literally, bro.
Happy doesn't see it, and happy doesn't see this
sorry, but Rob will understand.
But look, United going into this game, it was pretty much like a must-win game for him. What was that? 1 win, 1 draw and 1 loss, especially losing at home to Crystal Palace the week before.
We've touched all 3 in the first 3 rounds already.
We got Solskjaer calling ya.
Yeah.
So this was pretty much a must-win. And away to Southampton, we spoke about a bit of Southampton last week. They're not really a team that United should be losing to, and even some of the teams like Newcastle and Brighton shouldn't be really losing to.
And I say Southampton struggling this year as well.
Yeah.
Like they're going to struggle to get some results.
But they've got a result against Man United.
Yeah, they've got a result.
Just like Crystal Palace did.
Well,
do you guys feel like every team, like Liverpool, like how many seasons did Liverpool go where they just struggled against temes like that? Like they had to rebuild. Like when ever since.
Bro, you know what?
That's what's happening.
What burns me the most? We smacked Chelsea 4-0.
Yeah.
And then Crystal Palace, Southampton.
Yeah, but like
points.
But Chelsea at the moment, like Chelsea and Arsenal, we just don't know how they're going to go this season. Yeah. Like they have good games here and there, then they versus these other teams.
Like you were just saying with the rebuild, out of all the managers that we had coming through, I think now we can actually see that there's a rebuild happening. Yeah. We spoke about last week about if Sanchez leaves that we're screwed. He's now gone. Lukaku obviously left before the season started.
Scored for Inter.
Smalling has gone now on loan to Roma. Damian, I think, might be going to
so who's your
Parma.
Dad? Like who's left?
All Italian, they all get to the Italian league.
This is
And watch Sanchez kill out the Italian league. He's going to smash the Italian league.
Look, you know what? And I have no doubt he could have smashed it for us too.
Absolutely.
But he didn't play, yeah? And
he wasn't given time.
It could be something bigger than that.
Yeah.
And we spoke about this on Saturday, I think it was. I reckon it's something bigger than that, Sanchez going.
Yeah, like I personally thought that the reasons why he left Arsenal, he was, even the players were coming out saying he's disrupting the change room.
Yeah. I think it's for money purposes.
Whatever the situation was, I'm guessing it's happening the same thing at United, because on social media he looks like a humble person. He's never come out on like
I picture him playing the piano.
Yeah. Playing with his dogs or something. Yeah. Not like some other players that go out and when they're in pre-season or do ads or like different commercials and all that, they talk about new challenges like Pogba was, Lukaku a little bit. He's never come out on any sort of like social media or any public platform to say that he wants to leave.
Yeah.
So he always came out and said he wants to fight for his spot, or he always said that last year was a bad season, this year, but you never know what's happening behind the scenes.
We don't know what happened. As fans, we have no idea what happens behind the scenes.
That's right.
And that's just reality.
So who covers his position, going forward?
Well, we look at the moment. James has scored more goals than exact same goals as him, but
and he was only like bright shining light on the weekend.
So he scored.
And you're right back. You never say his name. Wan-Bissaka.
Wan-Bissaka.
Yeah.
So he's played 4 games for us, and he scored
3. I think
he scored more than Sanchez scored. It's not the same. So what does that tell you, man? Like,
but
he was still only a project player.
But the players that we are getting rid of, even if you look at from January when Oli was here as well, Fellaini left as well. So a lot of these A lot of the
Herrera?
dead wood,
Herrera's a number one
Herrera,
for you guys?
Herrera was a decent player. I think just
Herrera
it
was-
was
I
a
really
money,
liked
it was a
Herrera.
money
We should've
situation
kept-
there.
should've kept him.
But the fact that he's got rid of most of the dead wood, hardly plays Ashley Young besides now because
Shaw's
Shaw's
injured.
out.
Yeah.
Before
Smalling got rid of
went,
him.
before Smalling went, him and Jones were nowhere to be seen. Not even on the bench. He had players like Tuan Zabi stepping in, players like Chong or even.
So that's the
Greenwood
thing.
coming
So
in.
you asked
all
who's
these-
going to play there instead.
Yeah, who's in the right
I
wing?
think
He's gonna-
Solskjaer, someone that believes in the club so much.
He's going to try to go for the youth.
the
I'm
youth.
guessing.
So we've got
Think-
players
Hey,
like
and
Chong.
that's not a bad thing either.
No, we want
It's not a
that.
bad
Yeah.
thing, but this is where you can actually see the rebuilding process now. That you
And it's
can
gonna take
see
time.
that it's going to take time. Might take 1 or 2 years to settle the squad, and then we can maybe even challenge for the league. But I know even a lot of United fans are saying, even you just mentioned it before, like you're not sure if Ollie's the right man now, but all the stuff that we wanted, he's doing.
He's doing.
All these players that we didn't want to play, Sanchez, all these players, they are not playing now.
You guys need to give him time as well.
That's
Yeah.
that's what it is.
Time,
We
he
can't.
needs time,
Yeah.
Like the only good thing, the only positive that came out from this 1-1 draw,
Yeah.
is that Chelsea drew. Arsenal and Tottenham had a draw as well. So the teams that were pretty much fighting for
Yeah.
for them positions are dropping points as well.
Yeah, but then again, the thing is, had we taken the lead,
Well, that's the.
we're ahead
Yeah,
of these
right.
three
You can
teams
say
now.
you can
So-
say that for any of the other teams as
Yeah,
well.
I understand
You can
that.
say that
But
if
Arsenal-
Chelsea held the lead against promoted side Sheffield United, they get the 3 points. If Tottenham don't lose a 2-0 lead against
Yeah, I know.
Arsenal,
I don't like
if
comparing to
Arsenal
other clubs,
scores-
though.
It's a funny start
Yeah,
to the
but
season.
as
like-
well- we're
As
not
a Man
comparing,
United fan,
I'm just
as a
saying-
Man United
you're
fan,
just
I'd
saying-
rather
Yeah, but you-
us go for the 3 points, don't
Yeah.
I?
Yeah, I know, but I'm not saying we're worrying about the other
I
teams.
know, I know.
You
Yeah.
just said if we took our chances. Well, if they took their chances as well,
Same position.
everyone will kind of
Look,
be on the
Arsenal
same
Tottenham, I
level.
think the 2-2 draw was probably the most predicted result.
Yeah.
For Chelsea, that's very, very disappointing. 2-0 up, they go.
But then again, we go back to Abraham. We discussed Abraham last week. Coming on.
Yeah, he's killing it. That's what I mean.
Starting, scoring
And
those 2
That's what I
goals.
thought. Who was that game that they played against in the after they played the Super Cup? Chelsea played a second game. Was it against Norwich?
And he scored in that game as well.
No, he didn't play. He started
play.
Giroud, and that's what I thought that
It
Lampard.
was Norwich.
Was it?
What was it?
Pretty sure it was.
Whoever they played in the second
Leicester,
game. No,
Leicester,
it wasn't. It was
Leicester,
Leicester.
Leicester.
Yeah, that's right. He put on Giroud, and personally, I thought that he should have played him again.
Yeah.
Just have a bit of belief in him. And now he stepped up 2 games back to back. He's banged in 2 goals. And
But this is what frustrates me as a United fan, yeah? So now we could have signed any striker midfielder from a lower league team.
Yeah.
Wolves, Watford, we dipped our fingers into anyone, Crystal Palace, anyone.
Yeah.
Grab their top player and put him in our team. But we didn't do that, yeah? And I get it, the youth, I'm happy with the youth getting promoted up. I'm happy with him playing project players.
You can't pull pressure on like 18-year-olds to
You
come in
can't,
and change
you
the
can't.
game.
See,
And it won't happen. Like, even though you might think, 17-year-old is going to come on, might have no fee. Rooney was like that at 16, came
But
on.
that's a rare. That's rare.
You got rare players like that, and you don't want to put pressure on these players.
But to be quite
There
fair,
was-
Greenwood comes on, and in the 10-15 minutes he plays, he looks a lot more confident than most players playing on the
Oh
pitch.
yeah,
at the moment.
100%.
more composed,
But
that's
that's
for
what we got. That's why you got to question Ollie, not on the tactics that he's playing, because I think
Tactical-wise,
even he
he's
said it.
spot.
He said it after the game
Yeah.
in the interview. It's like it's not a
Tactical.
It's not a slump in form. It's just a slump in results.
Yeah.
So and yeah, look, it's exactly that. I don't think we should be. I don't know. I'm saying all this shit about Ollie out. Like, come on.
Yeah.
No, not
Like,
Ollie
you
already.
guys are just jumping the gun too much.
Yeah,
like
no.
we know. Like we came into this season.
I reckon
hoping
personally-
for top 4,
Yeah.
but not expecting to challenge. And yeah, all right, 4 games in, we should. After that Chelsea game, it looks like all winnable games.
Yeah.
We should be up there.
Look, for me saying Ollie out is a bit too extreme. Those fans need to calm down. For me, I reckon he got a few managerial decisions incorrect.
Yeah.
But again, he's an inexperienced manager himself.
And we said
Just
that
like,
last week.
Just like we talk about players that are inexperienced, he's an inexperienced manager, and he will learn.
Yeah.
He will learn from mistakes week in, week out, and he'll better himself as the weeks progress. But look, again, Man United, of course, disappointed not getting the 3 points. It is what it is. Especially because, again, it was another aerial loss from Lindelof 2 weeks in a row now. A bit disappointing. As a defender, he's not a poor defender. I think he's a great
But do you
defender.
think- do you
in
think
the
with
air,
that-
he's off.
You think with that goal, De Gea pulled off a good save to punch it out, but to me, I think you should have caught that.
Yeah.
It's
I-
right.
It's hard
I
to
don't wanna
criticize the
say
keeper.
it.
That's not a problem.
I don't want to
Yes,
say it.
no.
But
It's-
you would think he could.
De Gea's been a bit off late.
Last
Yeah.
week, that knee post
He
goal,
should have saved that.
should be
Knee
saving
post, you
things
cover
like
knee
that.
post all the time.
But that one, it was pretty comfortable. It didn't look that dangerous that he was gonna,
Yeah.
it was going into the corner or something. It came straight to him. To me, I think maybe he should have got it. But then look, we had our chances. They got a red card. We had our chances to win the game, and we couldn't even do that. So I don't know. Maybe we should call.
Your press.
Maybe we should give Zlatan a call.
It looks poor at the moment.
Give Zlatan that call up, man. I think bring him in. We
man.
need a leader.
We do need a
If
leader.
we get someone like Ibrahimovic in. He said he wants to
And a
come.
personality
All he
like
said,
that.
all he
Look,
said,
for me,
all he said he's got my number. He should give me a call. So,
Look, for me, Zlatan will be a brilliant addition who comes shaking the team up a bit.
not even to start, just someone
shake
in the
him up,
change
in the
room.
change room, locker
Just
room.
someone in the change room.
Someone that hates losing, yeah. A big loss for me for the week was Martial. Martial wasn't playing. Shaw wasn't playing. Key players, I think, have been key players this season so far. Both of
And
them,
Ashley
yeah.
Young, absolutely,
Terrible. I don't want to jump into that topic.
absolutely shocking with these. Squad, man.
Look, we saw Crystal Palace beat Aston Villa 1-0. Won't get too deep into that game. Aston Villa 10 men.
Just, what do you think of the controversy in that game? Did you guys end up seeing it? What
Yeah.
happened?
No.
Yeah.
Grealish
Yeah.
took on a few plays just outside the box, and as he got in, he's played his pass out wide. I can't remember don't remember what player, and he's put it away. But the referee has called it back for a dive, and they go to VAR, still check it.
Yeah.
And
You
it
can
looks solid.
literally see
It
that.
looks solid.
Yes, there was.
Yeah, a bit of
barely-
exaggeration.
Yeah.
The contact was minimal,
It's still contact.
but he's played his pass, and he's gone down, but has got up straight away.
Why did they still have the goal?
Disallowed the goal, 90th minute.
He didn't ask for it. He didn't ask for the foul.
He didn't ask for the
He
penalty.
just fell over and got up.
Yes, as he played the ball, Aston Villa scored, and
It's disgusting,
Another,
man.
this is what I mean. Like,
Oh, I hate VAR.
we're gonna talk about this every week. All these clearance.
There's always going to be a
obvious
decision,
and
yeah. There's
All
always
these
going to be.
clearance. Even Greenwood for United.
That was a penalty.
He's kicked
That
it.
was
How
a
is
penalty.
that? Like,
That was a
he's,
penalty. Clear contact. He's fallen over. Yeah, no, let's ignore it.
and that's after the ball's gone as well. It's same penalty that Arsenal got.
They just need to be consistent, man.
It's just unbelievable there, man. So yeah, Aston Villa lose.
Welcome back to another VAR episode.
Episode 10
The
on
VAR
VAR
show.
decisions. But yeah, look, Aston Villa unlucky
Disgusting, yeah. Chelsea. We spoke a little bit about it. 2-2 to Sheffield United. That one was ugly.
there. You know
2-0
what?
up.
What do you guys think of Aspilicueta playing the right back?
I don't know. It is a bit shaky, but you know what the problem with Chelsea? Maybe not a problem, but
Yeah.
they start off very well.
Yeah.
Every
They're
single
pumped,
game,
yeah.
even against United, every game they start off really well, and then
They're not taking
They-
their chances, basically.
they run out of gas
Yeah.
right at the end.
2-0 up, bro. They looked really strong in the beginning.
Yeah.
They looked
Yeah,
very
yeah.
strong.
They
I'm
look
like,
good.
it's going to be a clean sweep.
Yeah.
Yeah, 4-5.
To be fair, I reckon defensive errors. Who was it that went through the whole team? Are you? No, was it? No, who was it?
No, you was wrong.
Yeah, no. Who scored?
For who? Chelsea?
No, for Sheffield. He came from the side and took on two players, and I don't know what it
Oh
was.
no.
Robinson.
No, but he didn't take on the play. Someone else took the shot.
Yeah, it was. I don't know. It
Keeper
looked,
saved it, yeah.
defensive look. They looked weak, man. I'm like, what are they doing back there?
And then
I'm not a fan
Zuma-
of that.
Zuma
I
was-
don't think
caught.
Zuma's a good.
Yeah.
I personally said I don't
Bro,
rate
they're
Zuma.
starting Alonso on the bench, playing Azpilicueta right back.
That's
for
what
Zuma.
that's what I was about to say.
Yeah,
Why
sure.
not bring Alonso on?
I don't know.
Put Aspilicueta back in his centre back position. That's his natural position. That's where he started
they
off for
sold,
Chelsea.
They sold David Luiz to Arsenal. All right, and then they rely on Zuma, which I'm not saying David Luiz was 10 times better, but I think he's better.
Yeah.
Then they put Zuma there and they push Azpilicueta right back, and now Alonso's on the bench hanging out.
Alright.
But you know what? Look, we always knew it was going to be a hard season for Chelsea. They lost Hazard. Transfer ban was
Yeah.
on.
Then again, at home
to
against
Sheffield,
Sheffield,
a newly promoted
newly
team.
promoted
Yeah.
team.
And that's
But
dropping
then again,
points at
they
home as well, man.
what were they up? They were
2-0 up.
2-0 up.
Yeah.
And then they scored straight away after the halftime whistle.
Yeah.
And then look, Chelsea don't have the. It feels like they get tired and they die towards the end. And Sheffield gets a point at Stamford Bridge.
That's a big point as well.
It is a big
Yeah.
point, especially with some of the other teams dropping points. They knew Man United before that.
And they probably
before
weren't even
them
expecting
played.
those points either.
Yeah,
We saw Newcastle Watford draw and all. Won't get too much into
yeah.
that game.
Newcastle, Watford, West Ham beat Norwich 2-0.
West Ham's looking strong. We said that first round that they lost 5-0
Yeah.
to City.
We-
But I always said that the players they've got, they're going to bounce back like really strongly. But
Manchester City demolish.
and you know what?
Brighton 4-0.
It's we talk about how it's training session.
Dude,
It's training session. It's training session.
it's
shit.
too easy.
And you know what, Aguero, man, what is he? 29 goals and 23 Premier League appearances.
We have to talk, like, he's probably one of the best strikers
be.
in the Premier League.
I reckon
Ever.
after Henry, he sits there before Drogba even. Before Shearer, before
Yeah,
Drogba, before
definitely.
Rooney.
Yeah, but does he really sit right behind Henry?
I reckon Henry's better.
Hasn't Aguero been here longer
Yeah,
as well?
I think Aguero's played longer now. You know what? Doesn't he have more goals or no?
I don't know,
Not
bro.
yet.
I'm talking like pure talent-wise. Me, Henry was...
Man, Henry was something else.
Henry
but
was a
Aguero
midfielder
right
and a
now,
striker.
He's just walking from.
Yeah.
Walking
He just-
from. Like, And then now I always said Jesus needs to start on the bench.
And look again.
Aguero starts.
Yeah. Oh, I think he was injured. Yeah.
He was injured, but Aguero starts every day of the week.
But
But imagine playing both of them up front together.
I don't know. But I don't know how
But they got
that
wingers.
works. Yeah, I don't know how that's gonna work.
But again, can I just say we spoke about De Bruyne last week.
Yo, mate.
Relax,
Mate,
don't jump on us, man crush.
Yeah.
Man crush.
Man crush. But
But training session.
what was that 10 seconds in they scored?
Yeah.
Yeah. 2 seconds in.
Two
Two
seconds in.
seconds
Not
in,
bad.
and they got a goal 1-0. Then yeah, look, 4-0. There could have been more goals as well. We also saw.
Can we also discuss in regards to Man City, and before we get into the Liverpool game, we talked about last week in regards to me thinking, a few of us talked about how Salah's holding the ball. But if we look at the City game, man, how many opportunities could have been for Sterling to finish goals, Aguero to finish goals, De Bruyne to finish
It
goals?
could have been 8-9-0.
8-9-0, but they passed the ball.
Yeah.
If it's a player free, if he's in a better position,
Can I tell you why?
There was a
Because
few
Guardiola is
chances.
king of passing.
And
You saw him
Do you know
Barcelona,
what?
tiki-taka days.
To be honest, I know that's nice football and it's good to watch when everything works.
But it's the most
But when
effective goal scoring was.
United's trying to do it,
Yeah.
Arsenal's trying to do it.
Arsenal's been trying to do it for like 20 years.
Liverpool is
Yeah, but Aston Villa is
Liverpool are
dead,
trying to do it as well, but I think they're getting the hang of that style. But bro, it's like it's not the Premier League that I used to remember.
Exactly, yeah.
It's not the Premier League where it used to be fast, everything just 100 miles an hour.
Oh, that-
The game's changed.
Yeah, but still, like you can play counter-attacking football and still hold possession and just keep going forward. It's more entertaining. Here you're waiting. United just draining, bang, bang.
Yeah.
Arsenal from the back. Like Arsenal, you're playing Tottenham and you're still trying to play out from the back.
And that's what we're saying.
And it's
They
I
make
think-
it easy.
I think Guardiola just ruined the Premier League.
Nah.
I want him to.
You love watching his football, man. You
Yeah, but
love
not in the
watching his
Premier League.
football.
Go somewhere else. Go to Besiktas.
I don't know, man.
Guardiola, go to
Right,
Besiktas.
he's the biggest blessing in the Premier League right now.
I love it.
But yeah, look, we had Leicester City. They beat Bournemouth
3-1.
3-1.
And Leicester, and can I say what a goal from Vardy, bro.
Man,
Typical
Vardy
Vardy.
gets better every season.
Typical Vardy.
Season by season, he gets better.
Very
Like, you think
similar to
his
the goal he
job.
scored against you guys.
Oh,
Yeah,
that was a
Vardy.
bigger bomb. That was
That
I
was-
want to get you guys.
Yeah, but that was
something else.
Mignolet, man.
But this is but this is the thing, yeah. Like the way his judgment to hit it was just unbelievable, man. And then he assists the goal straight up. He's just too much.
Yeah, assist
Can
the
I just
goal.
say Tillemans for me, bro? What
Should've been a
the
red.
Belgian youngster. What a
Yeah,
what
but
a player.
that should have been a red for him. I don't know how
Absolutely.
if like on Wilson hits that tackle.
Yeah.
And again, VARs can pick up on this and they don't again.
That's
Like,
that's our question last week. Can they go back or can
They
VAR
can.
look
When
at
it's a
decisions
cha-
that refs have missed?
They should. Yeah,
Yeah.
they
Yeah,
should. 100%
exactly.
should. But then when they come out and say, oh, it's not a what do you call it? It's not a clear and obvious mistake by the referee. Like,
Yeah.
come on, when it's a tackle like that, you got to give the red. But look, they go on to win. Before we go on to the Liverpool game and the North London derby, let's touch on
Everton Wolves.
Everton and Wolves.
Controversy in that game.
It
First
was
of
like
all-
first 12 minutes or something.
Yeah.
Or was it 2-1? But Wolves, man, 3-4 games, no
Draw.
wins,
Yeah.
3 draws.
And they haven't played
Is
bad.
it-
And they haven't played bad. Yesterday, I think
I
both
think they-
teams were defensively
They're not playing as good as last season.
Do you
Not
know
as
what I
good
think
as
it is
season,
though? I think it is every week before the Premier League games, they've played a qualifier or
Yeah,
for
the
the Europa
Europa.
League. So maybe that, because they're killing it in the Europa League
Yeah.
qualifiers.
They're in, aren't
Coming
they?
here, yeah,
Yeah, they're in.
they're in. So I think that could take a little bit out of them.
Yeah.
But yeah, look,
But you know what? I reckon. I think also credit to Everton. I think they're a stronger team this year.
yeah, they have.
Awobi was a great addition for them.
Yeah,
I think.
he
he
scored
played well yesterday too,
first
man.
debut.
Awobi was a great
first
addition.
debut.
They've got the likes of Sigurdsson in their squad. They've got
Richarlison plays in.
Richarlison's
Back on the score
He's-
sheet.
he's-
great 2 goals.
Man, he's so good for Everton.
Digny
Like,
at
for
the
Everton to have a
back.
player like him is
I think
actually-
Digny to me as well right now one of the best defenders in the Premier League. I'm not even
Yeah, but
exaggerating.
did you guys watch yesterday? Who was that right winger for Wolves? What's his name?
Traore.
Cho-
Ripped him.
He ripped him.
Yeah, well, that's right.
That's why I didn't
For the
understand.
first goal.
Yeah, but I didn't understand why
He's
they
not
couldn't go
human,
to
but-
that side. Bro,
He's not human.
He pumped
He's
him
like
off
this
like
and he's
but bro,
fast.
he pumped him off like it was like nothing.
Yeah,
Man, let's go
he'll
carry
rip
him.
you off.
Yeah.
He got that Aclofemwa.
And he just like moved around him so easily.
Aclofemwa, he's got
No, but this
competition.
guy, he's like, not only is he a big, like, is he a beast? He's so
He's so
fast.
quick
Yeah,
as well. And he gave Luke Shaw problems when
He did. He gave us a nightmare.
because Luke Shaw was going up and down the wing.
Everything
Once
came from that
Traore
side.
came on,
Yeah.
Doherty
Couldn't
got
attack as
injured.
much, yeah.
You can't attack
Yeah.
because he's going to kill
Yeah.
you down the wing. And it happened a little bit with Digne as well.
Yeah.
He couldn't attack because you had this guy.
And that's what I couldn't get. I was watching the game. I was like, why aren't they not attacking that right hand side a whole lot
Yeah,
more
well, this
often?
guy's a beast, bro. So,
He's a monster, bro.
but do you reckon there's anything to worry for Wolves?
No, they'll bounce back.
It's
There
just
was a Bolly stupid red card. At
They'll
the end
bounce back.
as well.
95th minute. Look, they'll bounce back. They'll bounce back. I think.
What's their next couple of games, Wolves?
They've started off a little bit shaky.
got-
They've got. Well, Chelsea's next.
Oofed. We're at home or away?
They're at home.
They
Then
play
they have
good
Crystal
against
Palace
the,
away.
They play good against the big
They
teams.
do
right?
Crystal Palace away, and then they have who do they have after
Watford.
that? That's right.
So they've got a good fixtures coming out
They
of
just
the
need
international
They
break.
need that 3 points.
But we'll go straight into the Liverpool game. Look, we thought it was going to be a bit difficult because you're playing away.
Burnley,
Burnley's
yeah.
been decent this season, and look, I think you guys
And they've
played
been
well.
scoring too.
Yeah, they've been
Yeah.
scoring as well, so you've kept the clean sheet there.
Own goal.
Barnes and Woods weren't
Yeah,
really.
goal.
Barnes and Woods weren't really a threat
No.
really in this game. I think Liverpool were in control. Alexander-Arnold with that great goal.
I honestly thought it was a goal, man. Even Klopp after
Fantasy,
the game,
it's for the fantasy
he was like,
points,
"What?
bro.
No
It
goal."
was off target, man. You
Yeah,
know
but-
what? If you had Chris Wood, you're burning.
Yeah.
But look, a good goal. Look again, key players: Firmino, Mane, Salah.
I just want to last week.
Firmino.
First of all, Van Dijk, Player of the Year,
Yeah.
well deserved.
Well deserved.
I
Well
think
deserved.
who were the nominees? Ronaldo and Messi.
Well,
was
he won the Champions League, and he had you and your cute Liverpool stat.
Yeah.
How many?
But it's not even that, but man, he's shown it.
Yeah,
Like,
look,
every
that's
time he's
100%.
played, he's
I don't-
animal.
you know what, I
He's
think that's-
absolute animal.
I like
I
seeing
think-
defender win
I
it.
think this is the
personally.
only time like this award that no one really can
Argue.
much.
Yeah.
I mean, that Modric one, that Ballon d'Or, you could kind of argue that why he won it.
Yeah.
Kind of, if you wanted
That
to.
Yeah.
Salah's that Puskás award,
Yeah.
definitely not.
I have no idea how we
He
got that.
didn't even get goal of the month.
Yeah. And that,
So and he got goal of the year.
That,
But anyways,
that was like Messi winning in
but
the
this
World
one
Cup.
you can't
Yeah.
complain. Van Dijk definitely, if he's not the best in the league, definitely best
Best
in the world.
yeah.
100%.
No, he is.
He's
No
the-
doubt.
But look, once again,
Congratulations
he commanded everything from the
Yeah.
back. But my thing is, we spoke about it a bit last week. You touched on how Salah is the decision making in the final
Yeah.
third, doesn't want to pass or doesn't look to pass, always looks to go for goal.
Yeah.
Is Salah getting a bit selfish or even getting more
Man,
selfish? Because he had that little thing with Mane. Mane got sucked
Mane
off,
lost it.
and he went nuts.
Mane lost it, man.
Nuts.
Coming off.
Yeah.
You don't want to make him
Yeah.
unhappy.
Yeah.
If Mane leaves, you're burning.
But the thing is, it's hard to criticize like Salah because if we look at his stats since he's been at Liverpool, he's actually got the most assists.
Yeah.
But, and we talked about it last week, he's a great player as it is now. He's no longer, called a one
season wonder.
wonder. But
It's very
if he
consistent
adds
now,
that
yeah.
part to his game, man, and there was like 3 main plays that everyone saw, especially in regards to going on his right foot, which is weaker foot. He had Firmino.
Yeah.
And then if only every single player was as unselfish as
Like
Firmino.
yeah, he's so you got 3 players. You
Like
got one that's
What a player,
not
man.
selfish
Yeah,
at
what a
all.
player.
Yeah.
Firmino's the one that's not selfish.
So
You got Mane that's
But he still
selfish,
passes,
but
yeah.
still passes. He's the one in between, and then Salah that's
Yeah.
selfish Salah.
In those positions, even for a hog, you should be passing.
Yeah, but look, I've seen a lot, and I don't know if this is a negative thing for Liverpool or a positive thing, because you could say there's 2 players there that want to win, want to
yeah,
score,
exactly, yeah.
and are hungry, but both winners.
But do you know what worries you? When it comes down to it's a 0-0 game.
Yeah.
Is he going to pass that ball? Is he going
That's
to go for
right.
that same shot?
And the thing is, I've seen a lot of things, especially on Twitter with Liverpool fans, or could be other fans as well.
Yeah.
But they were showing moments where Mane had an opportunity to pass to Salah and didn't last year against Everton, had opportunities like that. But look, in this case, that pass didn't really matter because you guys were in control of the game and ended up winning, so it didn't really matter.
And we've got 2 strikers that are hungry to score as well.
But
what do you think of Mane's reaction?
look,
I don't blame you.
to be honest, I wouldn't have taken him off. I would have took off Salah.
Exactly.
I don't-
That's exactly what I
I
said.
would have took off Salah straight away. Not straight away, but whenever the sub was
Yeah, the
made,
sub
I would
was
have
up,
taken him off. Give him a rest. Obviously, he's had his chance.
Mane didn't play first round this season as well because
Exactly,
of the African
yeah.
Cup. So like,
And I'd be frustrated, man. Like if you're standing there, like you guys are playing football. When you make that run and you get in that position that you're asked to be in, and you don't get that final pass where it's meant to be,
It's training ground
play,
stuff. It's
you're gonna
training
get
ground stuff.
frustrated.
Yeah, of
and if it's
course.
happening over and over again,
and I don't blame him because you know what, Mane's good enough to have that reaction. Doesn't matter.
yeah,
Look, for me, we could talk about Mane and Salah. For me, I won't lie to you. I know whatever Mane scored and all that kind of stuff. For me, the player I enjoyed watching the most was Firmino.
yeah.
The way he drops in as a false 9 into the centre mid role and receives ball and fades is unbelievable. That's
Well,
what I reckon. You guys need a 9 so you can play as a 10.
Exactly.
Well,
You guys get a striker.
Exactly, that's what I was saying last week.
He's now the
unbelievable
first
to watch.
Brazilian to score 50 goals in the
50 goals
Premier
in
League.
the Premier
League,
Yeah, so
Ever.
And he's not known for his scoring. He's known for this.
But he had
set
a
up the
little.
final pass.
He had a little reaction to.
Salah.
Yeah, he was like.
Nah, when they were in the tunnel.
The
Yeah.
frustration was
He looked
there,
at him
man. They're like, what is that? Like, calm down,
I don't know
boys.
if
The
it
three
was
of us are the three. Like,
Yeah.
we need to stay calm.
I don't know. Guys, let us
I
know.
don't
Do you think it's a negative thing or a positive thing for Liverpool?
I reckon,
It,
bro.
it
Like,
could be positive.
I think they've blown it up a bit too much. Like the place
Do you
came
know,
out
do
today
you know
as
what
well.
though?
the media's going to try pump.
Yeah, of course.
What? Media's not going to do anything.
No,
If
they've
thi-
blown it up.
No, if this
Man
was
United?
Rashford and Pogba,
Yeah.
you wouldn't hear it till after the
He'd
international.
be on like Al Jazeera in Saudi
We'll be on
Arabia.
Instagram live. bro.
Al Jazeera, Rashford and Pogba.
Yeah, I say, I
I didn't say that. That was not me. I thought about it. I'm like, I'm not going to give that one a go. All right, now going into
the last game of the round.
of the round, which is the North London derby.
Always nice to watch.
Yeah, it's always good. Arsenal, Tottenham, coming into this game, both coming from a loss. I think it was.
They both
Newcastle.
needed a result.
Both needed a result.
Yeah.
And how'd you guys have a take on the first half?
Look, I personally reckon Arsenal were probably slightly the better team.
Yeah.
First half.
I think overall in the whole game.
Yeah.
We're talking about first half. First half was a
I
bit of
think
an interesting
Tottenham-
one.
I
I
think
think Tottenham had the edge a bit.
Man, it wasn't so much anyone dominating. And Tottenham, like when they attacked, they didn't even look great.
No.
They look like.
To be
And
honest-
what's happening with Kane?
Penalty
Oh, he
merchant.
scored a penalty, yeah.
Yeah, he's got a penalty, but he's been quiet in the last
Penalty
couple of
merchant.
weeks. Yeah.
Yeah, look.
I'm telling you, but look, in my opinion, I thought Tottenham had a little bit of, just edged them out in the first half.
Went up 2-0 pretty fast as well.
They went up 2-0, but
Very
this is the problem, yeah, with Arsenal. They got your Pepe, you got your Aubameyang, your Lacazette, it's great, fantastic up front.
And then you got Shaka.
But then you got these players in the back that they can't
Their
defend.
back line is terrible.
That first goal, the way they
I reckon they signed Ashley Young.
Yeah.
please anyone sign Ashley Young. The way they broke on the counter attack.
That was a
then
Louise
again-
fault as well.
Who went up for the header? Someone was challenging Harry Kane. Why are you even challenging Harry Kane on a header at halfway? Give him the space and win the
Chase
second
it.
ball.
Yeah.
I'm not sure who took the shot. Might have been Lamela. Was it Lamela? that
Yeah,
took the
Yeah,
shot?
and then
Lamela.
deflected and
And
Eriksen
then
in.
and then that's a maybe the keeper you could say should have saved that one. And then Eriksen coming back into the squad after three games out. Speculation they could have been leaving.
Yeah.
He's back in the
He
team.
looked
and
happy celebrating too.
yeah, maybe.
Well, he's just that type of guy. He's gonna play every game
he's
until
gonna play
he's gonna
till he-
leave.
till he
Yeah.
leaves.
What a
Yeah.
player, man.
What a
But,
player.
he gets the goal, makes it 1-0, and then
Did you
Arsenal.
guys see the penalty?
Yeah.
Did you see Shaka's tackle inside the box?
No
Yeah.
break.
What
no
a
break.
save! I died. I actually died from
break.
Well,
laughter.
I reckon it's like a rookie mistake. Like he just joined yesterday from like a Division
Yeah.
10
Well,
team or
he's a
something.
17-year-old that just, has a debut.
You know what it is? Maybe it's the build-up of the fact that it's a North London derby. Maybe the fans.
No,
No,
maybe
but
the
no,
people.
nah, you don't go in like that, bro. Like
Look, but I'm trying to give him an excuse. All right?
that was
Right?
hilarious.
excuses, there's no
That
excuses.
Man, you
was
gotta give him some kind of, you know,
That
like
was
no
stupidity.
excuse, because there was how many defenders were in the
Yeah.
box? Anyways.
Xhaka boom.
And look, he comes in and then Harry Kane bangs that penalty. No one's
Yeah.
stopping that one. And look, I think Arsenal needed that goal right
Good
before
finish at the
half-time.
half-time, yeah.
Bro,
And
Lacazette,
Lacazette,
them
bro,
them
he's
side
a
angles,
freak, bro.
he's a gun. He's a gun.
But put him in another team, we'd be talking about him a whole lot more.
Yeah, well,
Bro, we talk about him all the time since
Yeah.
last year anyway.
He never wanted to
Aubameyang
be
and
there.
Lacazette.
He never wanted to be. He originally wanted to go to Atletico, but because they had that band,
Yeah.
he went to Arsenal.
Poor bloke.
But look, all three players started. Their front three players started. Pepe still hasn't. I think he did get the assist for their first goal.
Yep.
He's looking
He
good,
has
man, but
a few
doesn't have that
chances.
finishing product.
Yeah,
There's
but
no
maybe
finishing
look,
product
it's
there.
gonna
Maybe
it
he'll
might
come
take him
along,
time.
but
it might take him time. But
he is looking good. Like he's gonna be that difference this year for him.
well, he needs to step it up because
Yeah.
if Arsenal keep conceding goals, they need players to start scoring.
Yeah.
Like Liverpool 2 seasons ago,
Yeah.
where
12
had
and 13 under
Bro,
Rodgers.
put in perspective.
Concede 4,
Arsenal.
score 6.
yeah, scores.
That's right. Honestly, bro.
That's what they need to go for if they wanted to make top
Yeah.
four.
But put in perspective, Arsenal had double the shots that Tottenham had, but Tottenham had more shots on
That's on
target.
target, yeah.
So it tells you a bit about,
Efficiency as well.
what are they doing in front of goals? All right. To me, they've probably got two of the best strikers in the Premier League. They've got them both, Aubameyang and Lacazette. Like, I wish I could have either one of them at United. But for me, it's like, all right, 26 shots. You only had 8 on target. Tottenham had 13 on target. Sorry, 13 shots. They had 9 on target. It's a bit like, all right, besides Aubameyang and Lacazette, who's doing anything around the box?
Yeah.
Who's doing anything in and around the box? No one. Pepe looked a bit dangerous in certain areas, but in
I think
regards
when
He needs that support
Dowsey-
around
Dowsey
him as well.
was good. I
When
think
Dowsey was
when Dowsey was
quality.
probably
Quality.
their best player.
Yeah, on the field.
Kinda, yeah, in my opinion.
Quality.
I think he had that great assist for Aubameyang as well. But
Good
I think,
eye, man, for a young kid as well, man.
I think he was one of their best players. I think Ceballos maybe should have started this game.
He should have started.
I thought he maybe should have started.
They started at Pascal.
Luis is pretty entertaining
Instead of
watching
Xhaka,
sometimes.
no, they should have started him instead of Xhaka.
Instead of Jack, 100%.
Man, Xhaka is terrible, man.
I don't know why they didn't start him.
Do you guys rate him?
Okay, so here's my question.
Xhaka, I don't rate him.
Not
man.
at all. But here's my question, yeah? Alright, they lost Ramsey, which was to me a massive loss.
Yeah.
But where's... And I made a joke about this pre-season on the BT episode, but where the hell's Ozil?
He was coming with Ozil.
He's on the bench.
What's happening with him? Because everyone knows his quality, potential there is unbelievable. But what's going on with Ozil? Is something happening off the bench? Is he
Honestly, it seems like an attitude
Is
problem,
he not
man.
fit?
Like, is this what?
Because remember last year, I'm not sure who they played. I don't know if it was the derby as well, where he got subbed off and he threw his jacket.
Yeah, lost it.
At the manager. So who knows? Maybe I don't know. I've got no idea.
It's a concern because you have the potential on your bench. You're playing Xhaka instead of an Ozil. Do you know what I mean? Like it's a bit like
Who was that? What's that young kid from Arsenal?
Maitland Niles, no?
No, the other one. Willock. Is it Willock?
Willock. Yeah, Willock.
I think maybe he should have played as well in this game.
Yeah.
Maybe should have started.
He looks pretty decent.
He's been doing good though. Was he on the bench?
Yeah, he was. Jay Willock didn't come on.
Yeah. He's been doing decent.
Yeah.
Give the kid a chance, dude. You know what I mean?
Because Pepe's going to need that support.
I would have started. You got Mkhitaryan on the bench. You got Ozil on the bench.
I wouldn't have put Mkhitaryan on.
No.
I would have put Willock instead of
Mkhitaryan.
Mkhitaryan.
But I'm just saying.
What's going on with
I'm
Mkhitaryan,
just saying.
man?
But no. I'm saying instead of Xhaka, I even put Mkhitaryan on instead of him.
Mkhitaryan.
Different positions,
I
but I'd rather him
I don't
on.
think he's suited for the Premier League.
Yeah.
He tried at United. Maybe it didn't work out for him. He's
Maybe
had
that's what
he's had
Sanchez
moments. He's had moments as Arsenal as well. But I don't think he's suited for the Premier League.
No, he was gun for Dortmund. Absolute
gun, man.
Yeah.
You
So
everyone
good.
thought he'd
When
come
we
in
signed him, I'm like, what a signing. We
Yeah.
got Mkhitaryan from Dortmund. What a player. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but look, a massive talking point as well for me is what's going on with Park Ji-sung this season. We spoke about him. Not Park Ji-sung. Sorry. I'm stuck with the United Asian player. But Son, man.
Yeah. I don't know.
This
Like,
season,
he's not playing bad, but it's not the same one we saw last couple of
but
seasons.
Son last season,
Yeah, last season was something else.
Was a beast.
Yeah.
Was a whole beast. But today,
No, they-
and then he came off.
Do you reckon the Tottenham players are tired, man?
Could be because they don't got.
They got
last
no
year,
depth.
no subs.
No transfers?
No transfers. Yeah. No,
They might be
not
tired,
really
man.
Any depth? They
We
played
saw
a lot of
Dele Alli
games.
come back
I
on.
think Son and the main players last year played every single game. Champions League and Premier League.
But like even Mora, I don't
Didn't come
know.
on.
He didn't even come on,
Lucas
man.
Moura didn't.
Mora didn't play.
Here's one player I thought you'd be looking
But
for
why
this
wouldn't you
season.
play Mora in this kind of match?
Would you play more over Lamela?
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
Lamela has
Lamela's
the
a
skill.
great player to bring on last 20-25 minutes when everyone's tired.
What do you think about Harry Winks starting for Tottenham?
Not in a game like this.
But
You
look,
think?
I think the shape they played with the five in the midfield, I think it worked. They did play with a five.
They did, and they played one up front, a Kane up front.
Yeah, I think it does work with a five if you're playing that
Yeah,
defensive
and if
role.
they're playing Son in centre
But
attack,
who else are you gonna put there?
Yeah.
There's no one else to put there. They ain't got the depth. They ain't got the players.
No, man.
But I think
Dele Alli came
they
on
got a- they got-
back. Dele Alli came
he
off
back
the
from
bench.
injury?
Yeah, he came off the bench.
Didn't really make an impact. I think he spent more time on the floor looking for free kicks.
That's right.
But I think Poch has got a similar record to Oli in the last 20 games. I think
Yeah.
they only won a handful. Do you reckon this is worrying times for?
And they didn't
for
buy no
Spurs?
one. Yeah, it
They
is.
looked bad.
Yeah.
Like Spurs look absolutely bad. We spoke about like Arsenal last week against Liverpool, but Tottenham, I think now, by these 4 games,
Yeah.
it looks like Arsenal would make top 4 instead of Spurs.
I reckon they're
'Cause
both.
Like, what's going on with these guys?
Nah, I don't think.
I think Chelsea.
Chelsea won't make it.
Arsenal,
You know what?
Tottenham will slip in with
None of
Liverpool
them. There's
City.
a United, Chelsea, Arsenal, Tottenham.
You know,
none of them.
With Tottenham, man,
Put
I'm telling you.
Leicester and Sheffield United there or something.
Yeah.
Give someone else
Leicester
a
will be
chance.
great. Or Wolves.
Everton and Leicester.
Everton, Leicester, but they.
But
they
I
were-
reckon it really comes down to Tottenham being like their players are tired, man.
Anyway.
They haven't stopped.
Anyway, man, look,
That was-
the 2-0 I think
that
was
was
a
Premier
bit
League.
was unfair for Arsenal.
Yeah.
That was a
It was
Premier League.
good for us because everyone else had a draw.
Yeah.
But we saw Champions League draw.
We did see the Champions League draw.
United
We'll
in
go
group.
through. United in Champions League, we got no one. What's that team?
No one.
Yeah, it's gonna be a hard trip that last.
Yeah, I reckon
No
we're
one
gonna.
away.
I reckon we're gonna lose to no one.
No one away is
Yeah,
gonna
I
be
reckon we're
hard.
gonna definitely lose to no one.
But no, look. It hurts, man. It hurts because I love the Champions League, but
Yeah,
when we're not
same,
in it,
bro.
it hurts. Look, Spurs ended up in Group B with Bayern Munich, Olympiacos, and Red Star Belgrade.
Interesting group. It's not going to be easy.
No, but I still reckon they'll come out of it.
I do think they'll come through. I think last year they had a tougher group and
They did, but last year they were stronger.
Yeah,
C,
yes and no.
How about
Group
Group
C.
C?
It's like the same draw every year.
Man City's gonna
I'm going to be honest with you. Who are the other teams?
No, you know, I know
Come
what
on,
do you mean.
man.
Dinamo
Shakhtar,
Zagreb.
Shakhtar. They verse Shakhtar every year.
Shakhtar every.
Yeah, I know Shakhtar, but the other two.
Dinamo Zagreb.
Dinamo Zagreb.
Man, just give
Shakhtar.
him the qualification.
Yeah, and Atlanta, their
Anyway.
first. I think it might be their first time since who knows what,
I
or
don't
first
know.
time ever. I don't know.
No, they've been there.
But Dinamo Zagreb get slapped up every time
Yeah.
they're in the Champions League, so it's
Just
that's a
filling up the
no-brainer.
spot.
City already through. Liverpool, they always get an easy one.
No, they got Napoli.
Napoli.
Again. Yeah, but what? Like, they slapped up Napoli last year.
I don't
They
know,
beat
bro. You should watch out for Genk.
Genk, nah, Red Bull.
Red Bull.
Salzburg.
Salzburg. That's going to be a hard one. But
Yeah,
look,
bro. Watch out.
besides the teams, the travel is not as bad.
Yeah.
You're not travelling as bad as some of the other teams. If you look at where United is in the Europa League, that's horrible. But Chelsea, nice little fixtures for Chelsea.
Ajax,
I
Valencia.
tell you what, man, that's actually a great group.
That's some mad trips there.
Yeah.
Imagine going to
And they're not
Amsterdam,
guaranteed. They're not guaranteed in there.
Amsterdam, Spain. You're going there. You're going to France as well for a nice little European trip.
Hang out.
Where did Lily come last year?
Lille.
Lille.
Lily.
Lily.
Man said Lily. Let's go Lily.
Lily.
Well, they came second, didn't they, last year? Behind PSG?
Nah.
No, dominating most
The
of the
French
season.
league.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were first for a sport.
Oh, they were.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think they were.
They did solid.
But we head over to the European
What's that?
Champions of the World League.
The best of the
This is
best, bro.
prestige.
This is the best of the best.
This is
bro.
only the
This is
best
what
of
you
the
should
best.
be watching.
This is the best of the best, where everyone's name is a Wi-Fi password. So we got Arsenal in Group F. We got Frankfurt, Standard Liège, and
Vitória.
but is that Portuguese team?
Vitória
Vitória?
Bitter.
Victoria Bitter.
They're great Australian taste.
Great. Wolverhampton got Besiktas, Braga, and
Slovan Bratislava. Slovan Bratislava.
I was even going to take that.
That's
Slovan Bratislava.
and then United Group L, fantastic. Atlanta, Partizan Belgrade, and AZ Alkmaar. So two trips to Eastern Europe, and then one.
You guys reckon
in
you make it
Holland.
out of that group? Or?
We should. If we don't even deserve to be in Champions
I don't know.
League.
Southampton and Crystal Palace aren't in there, so maybe, you know.
Yeah, but that's the groups of the Europa League. Let us know what you think. Who's getting out of them groups? Which English teams are getting out? Is there going to be any teams that are going to win? A quick prediction for the Champions League. Who's winning it?
City.
City.
You have to say City.
City.
Juventus?
Three cities.
Are you picking only English clubs or everyone in the world?
No,
Everyone.
I'm picking Man City. Yeah.
Man City.
Yeah, Man City. So
You'd think, man. You'd
No,
think.
because he said
Oh, yeah.
Juventus afterwards.
I reckon Juventus can fight
so
for the
Juventus.
seasons. Yeah, I reckon City Juventus.
And
And
Europa League.
we've always got a
Do you reckon
chance.
Barca's
So.
going to come back like starving for it?
Barca's got an aging team at the moment, man. That's what they struggled with at the end of last season as
They're
well.
struggling to in La
Hey,
Liga as well.
don't keep your eye off Bayern, believe it or not.
Okay, so who's winning Europa League?
Man, you'd think one of the English teams, say.
I reckon
You'd seriously think one of the English
Slaven
teams.
Bratislava's has got a good chance. Mönchengladbach,
You got Roma in there.
Mönchengladbach. There's 1,000 groups you have to zoom in. And you still
Yeah, I
can't see
swear,
it.
bro. I don't know, man. I'm not saying Man United.
Man United's winning it, I think, comfortably.
I think you guys should be going for
but
the
then
Europa
again,
League.
there's going to be
I reckon
teams.
Wolves.
There's going to be teams that are going to come down from Champions League.
Yeah. I
Anyway,
reckon Liverpool's going to win
that's-
Europa.
Oh, he's going to drop down.
They'll
He
kill
caught-
me.
He caught it here first, guys. Thanks again for watching. There is an international break, so guys will see you after that. So another boring weekend with no football and boring international match fixing
So it's
games.
going to come Saturday. I don't know what I'm going to do.
Yeah, sleep. I'm going to get a bit of sleep this week.
Look, at least Man United's not going to lose this week.
Yeah, that's good times.
So I'm alright
Good
with that.
times.
That's a positive, guys.
Positive.
Guys, make sure again you like, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell so you get all the notification when all the videos come out. And yeah, see you next time.